Welcome to episode number 4 of my hardcore Minecraft world. This episode is a lot of preparation for the Ender Dragon. Getting blaze rods, finding the stronghold, all that fun stuff. Just a lot of making the preparations so that next episode we can fight the Ender Dragon. I appreciate all the support I've been getting on these videos. I'm already at 90 subscribers, getting really close to 100, and it's kind of crazy, but thank you guys for watching them. I appreciate it, and I'm going to stop yapping so we can get straight into the episode, starting fresh with some murder. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to do a little villager trading. I do a lot of it. It's just a nice way to, get some okay stuff. Like I can get ender pearl trades, I can get, there's so much good that comes from villager trading. And when I have a cave spider farm, being able to trade the string I get, pretty nice. For free emeralds, and then those emeralds I can turn into food, I can turn into armor, I can turn into, so having everything is nice. And I'm going to buy these campfires, not only to level them up, but I'm going to start the humble beginnings of what will be a bridge eventually. These campfires are just a rough draft. I'm not going to do anything with them for a while. I will build a bridge here, but I was just trying to level up the fishermen, so I, bought them anyway. And now I'm going to try to troubleshoot my broken kelp farm. And as of editing this and voicing it right now, I'm on day, I don't think I'm on 200 yet, but I'm like 185 or something. And this thing has just been more pain than it is good. I haven't been able to take any kelp out of it to like put it anywhere else. All the kelp that it makes, I just have to put it back in. But it does make somewhat of XP banks. They're okay. They're not terrible. But as of right now, they're still broken. And they need a hopper clock added. Not a hopper clock, a redstone clock of sorts. But yeah, this is much better on bedrock, I think. So I'll definitely keep that in mind if I ever do another world. But hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll stay alive in this one forever. That'd be kind of nice. Then I won't have to worry about things. I'm gonna put a lowly sharpness 3 on my sword and end day 54 there. Day 55, just gonna, do a little bit of stuff. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna make a little item frame for my spider killing sword to keep down here in the spider spawner. And I do a lot of spider killing in this because right now it's my best source of XP, and it's not even great, but it does get me to level 30, and it does get me strings that I can use to do the same thing, trade with villagers, get more XP. But yeah, definitely plan on building more farms in the future for XP, because that one's not great. I'd like an Enderman farm, and maybe in the distant future, maybe like a Guardian farm, because I like Dark Prismarine, so that'd be a nice block to have. And yeah, back to spider killing. Like I said, I do a lot of it. There was points where I just spent a day doing this. Boring for you guys, but it was kind of something that I think I needed to do. So, and then yeah, now it's time to get back to this broken kelp farm. I'm gonna break it down and rebuild it so that hopefully the hoppers, because right now the hoppers just like, when a kelp comes in, it goes to one smoker. So one smoker is doing all the cooking, so it's not as efficient, not making as much XP. So I'm going to rebuild it in attempts to make it better. doesn't work. I have to add a redstone clock. I don't think I do that for a couple of days either. But yeah, this episode's just a lot of little chores to prepare for the Ender Dragon. I didn't want to wait until day 100 to fight the dragon, so I kind of clicked into gear here and started getting ahead, trying to, you know, make the preparations to do that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to remember how to make a redstone clock. I do it very inefficiently. I know now that I could have just used 2 observers and it would have done exactly what I needed it to. But, you know, I was rusty still at this point, especially when it comes to redstone. I knew what needed to be done. I just kind of forgot how to do it. So I do manage to make a redstone clock. It's just okay. Like I said, not great. I mean, it is a redstone clock, and that's all it needs to be. So here goes. Put it into the hoppers. And it does kind of work once I figure out how redstone works. Because I think redstone was different on Bedrock, especially when it comes to like what blocks get powered. I could be completely wrong. It's just been that long since I've done redstone. But now I'm gonna do some preparations to go to the Nether. So I'm gonna harvest my yard out here so I can trade with Jimbo. And yeah, it's a lot of just, like I said, preparing. Like right now, going to the Nether to try to find a fortress. It's just that part of Minecraft. Everybody's, you know, if you want to beat the game, I know people playing don't beat the dragon, don't get wings, but I like to have them. They make life a little easier. So, but yeah, it's just down to that point of the game where it's time to get down to the nitty gritty and, you know, do the dirty work. So, do a lot of trading, get XP, get emeralds, get food, just making them preparations to head out into the Nether. You know, the fun place that is. Throw the seeds in the compactor and then head on in to the Nether for basically the first time. The other time I came in here, I grabbed quartz and then turned around. So now I'm just gonna try to find a little bit of better Nether, because mine, where my portal is not great. So I'm gonna dig down here or up here, try to find better Nether, and I did. It's a lot better than what it was. So I'm gonna grab some quartz just for a little of XP, just 4 quartz. I didn't get too much when I came in last time, especially now that I have fortune, I can get more. And gotta mark the way down to the portal, and then I'm just gonna, you know, oh, this is loud. When you're wearing a headset, that is loud in your ears. But yeah, you know, doing the boring stuff of trying to find. I edited out a lot of what I did here because it was just me, you know, looking around aimlessly, exploring. And I decided just to head in one direction, you know, see what I can find. This way there wasn't anything really, but I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, making my way through, hoping to find another fortress. It's a lot of just, you know, hunting, just mining and mining and mining. Nothing yet. I find that when you have a bad nether like I do, where your portal's just a lot of lava lakes, and I like to just go one direction, because usually you can find what you're looking for. And I know that like speedrunners have crazy ways of, you know, finding stuff by entity count and pie charts and blah blah blah, but not me. No, not me. I'm just gonna dig my way around until I get lucky and stumble on it, which I just so happened to finally right here. Didn't even see it. I got the advancement, but yeah. So day 58, 59 is going to be real fun, and I'm going to shut up for it. Alright, now back to the boring stuff. Villager shading, you know, the works again. I'm gonna make a cleric using this brewing stand to eventually get an ender pearl trade, so I don't have to farm enderman to get Eye of Ender to find the stronghold. And because if I ever end up making a mob farm of sorts, I can trade the rotten flesh to him. Other than that, they're good for XP bottles. Those are really nice to have sometimes, especially get an ender chest, put them in there. If your elytra breaks, then you have XP on the go to repair it and make it back home. So I'm going to make a little spot here for nether warts because the cleric will trade for them. He won't give the best trades even after he's cured, but I also am going to work on that. I'm curing some villagers up. So you don't need nether wart for potions of weakness, but I'm going to head back into the nether because it's the quickest way I can think of to get brown mushroom for fermented spider eye. So I'm going to come in here and then I'm going to plant them. They have to be planted on podzol, so I'm just going to grow one and harvest it, but I'm going to plant it on podzol next to all my spruce trees. I don't show it, but I do plant them. Now I have some fermented spider eyes. I'm going to make some glass, make a little hole for some water, and now I can brew potions of weakness so I can cure zombies back to villagers for better trade prices. Gonna make them up, make a new barrel for all my potion junk to sit under the brewing stand. But being able to cure everybody is definitely gonna help make the grind a little less hard. I can just do this and now I can go cure some of my villagers and of course get jumped by a speed spider. I'm trying to bring this guy back to the crib to infect some guys, but this guy does not live long. I don't remember how long he lives or whether he dies right here or not, but he is not going to be my permanent guy. He does not make it. And this was just, I was hoping I could close the door, but hindsight, the villager can just open the door again, so not the brightest. Definitely gonna do a little better. Oh yeah, that's what happened to that guy. The villager got scared and spawned a golem, so had to take care of him. Can't be having him kill my guy. But now I have this guy, so I'm gonna try to do this a little better. I really don't. I should try to box it in so that when the villager runs, he can't run anywhere, but I guess the villager can't see him in the door because it's closed, but as soon as he opens it, he sees him and just runs off anyway. So it doesn't work. He just keeps coming back, and you gotta hit on him, but not enough, obviously. So I'm kind of running around, just trying to, you know, get this guy put up because daylight's coming and I don't want him to burn. So while day is here, I'm gonna trap this guy in his house a little better. And my zombie is burning because of the hole for the ladder. Yeah, did not think about that at all. So I gotta go plug that up so that my zombie doesn't die, because that would suck. I don't want to have to get another one, especially because the village is so lit up, my island's so lit up that I have to go pretty far to get a zombie villager. But I'm gonna harvest some wood. You know, just a plain old staircase up the spruce tree, just to get some wood. Maybe I think I might start building my bridge soon. I don't know. I know that I do it while I'm curing villagers, so it is soon, and that's why I'm making campfires right now, because they are a good base layer. I know I could trade for campfires, and I should have, but I didn't. So had on me. Definitely should have. Easy XP. Not like I don't have the emeralds. I definitely do. But I'm just freeballing this bridge. I had an idea of what I wanted it to look like. So, like spruce, kind of like my house. Spruce and deep slate. Definitely my favorite palette is the spruce wood and the black deep slate. I think it looks great. So, yep, here we go. Starting the bridge off. Just gonna do this for the day while I wait for night to come so I could do some zombie curing. And this is me trying to figure out how to work the campfires to make it kind of stare up. But now that it's night, I'm gonna try here to infect this cartographer. And as you can see, still haven't quite mastered it, but I got him in there and got him infected. So now I can try to lure my zombie out and get him back into the church where he lives to be able to cure my cartographer again. I don't like that they made it so that you can only cure villagers once. I mean, you can cure them as much as you want, but it doesn't affect their trade. It only does once. You need to do it multiple times. But I figured out a better way of trapping them. Just do this. And now I'm going to lock him back up. I'll make preparations for a third villager for this fire. Process to it like this. In the future, if I build a trading hall with a cart system or something, some way just to drop it down, give room for the zombies, so I don't have to do it like that. But as you see, I got the advancement, so that guy must be good, and the prices are something raised, but it's start. Alright, now it's time to give Jimbo the old zombie treatment. So I'm gonna make a little bridge up for the zombie and then retrieve him. Bring him back to good old Jimbo, slow way. And yeah, I hate to do this to old Jimbo, but I need them the prices, so I'm gonna juke him out, try and get Jimbo in, Alright, now start the curing process, and gotta take the old zombie back to the village. Just sitting here, letting him chase me. Best I can do. Really slow. And we gotta hit him with the old 1-2 juke right here. And back to Jimbo. Get rid of that enchantment. Try to re-enchant, get thorns, which isn't great. I'm trying to cure villagers and stuff. Kill the zombie or the villagers, which is even worse. But now I got a 1 emerald trade for Cat. And finally got the mending trade. Only took forever. Had to pass up on some decent options, and now it's time to or not. And that's why I don't like thorns. So gave this guy a block and lured him in to the mending villager. Had to juke him around, and then villager got out, and I'm not a fan of doing it like this, but it's what I've got for now. So cured him right up. Got him infected, He ain't cured yet. Now, got the zombie back in. And locked him up. And cured the old mending villager. Nice and simple. We're getting close to the, not end game, but final preparations for the dragon. So, just doing a lot of last minute little trades. Now that I have mending, I definitely need to get more emeralds so I can get it on all my gear. That's all I really wanted before the dragon fight. I've got decent protection on everything, so I'm gonna harvest all my crops and stuff to trade to Jimbo. I already got the sugar cane. I can trade with the cartographer and now the mending villager. So I'm gonna do that, and then just check on this thing again. I think by this point it's still working, but it was out of fuel, unfortunately. Or maybe it's not working. It doesn't look like it's working. I don't know. I can never figure that out. It's kind of annoying. Got a very lucky 1 book trade. 1 book, 1 emerald for mending, which is insane. But finished trading up with him. Got Curse of Vanishing, which in a multiplayer server would be kind of funny, but kind of useless to me on here. Lantern trade I'll always take. Fire aspect is meh. I don't really need it. Need some more leather, so murdered the population. Put some lanterns on the bridge. I realized I never really showed it, but this is what it looks like from what you can see. Top's nice. I made it look a lot better on the sides, but all in all I think I did okay, but that's just me patting myself on the back. Now I'm going to put mending on everything. Even though most of my tools aren't that great, but they're also all about to break, so just needed to, so they don't break. I'm not gonna put it on my chest plate yet, I don't think. I think I try to re-roll it. I could be completely wrong. No, okay. I didn't put it on the chest plate. But finished putting my inventory away here, and accidentally started the day off giving this boy an old whap, so now he's gonna jack up my prices. I'm just trying to level him up, get the Ender Pearl trade. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but luckily I got it, so I'm gonna go try and make some more emeralds if I can. I'd like to find the stronghold, and right about now I switched from exclusive full screen, so I don't know if you can see the little black bars at the top and bottom, but as it says, like, I've played to like day 180 like this. It's easier for me recording to be able to click out, so I don't know if I'm gonna switch. I don't really like the black bars. It does bother me, but you know, let me know if it's a real big problem for y'all. It doesn't really bother me too much, but anyway, day 65 here. I'm gonna start making a simple sugarcane farm, an automatic, just so I have stuff to trade with the villagers without having to constantly go back and harvest the ones over there. But so I'm gonna use the new mud because it hoppers can pull through it because it's not half block, or not a full block rather. So I'm gonna just kind of like basing my design off my kelp design, just doing what I think will work, which is basically all you need. And then I hate placing observers. I never place them right, but I realized that there's a very simple way of doing redstone when observers are right above it. And thinking about it, I might want to change the kelp farm to be like this. Probably be a little easier. But so now I'm making the collection system and all that. This is very, 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 very simple sugarcane farm, but it's something automatic that'll, you know, help me for now, hopefully. That's all I really need, is just something to go on in the background while I'm doing other stuff. It is officially stronghold time. 12 eye of Ender. If one pops, it's not really going to do me much, especially if it's empty, but I don't want to fight the dragon yet. I just wanted to get this out of the way and find it. So, yeah, I'm just going to head off. And it seems to be right over here. I'm going to have to go on land to find it, but it shouldn't be too hard. I passed it, and still past it. It's actually over there in those mountains. I don't know why it didn't show, but kept going down and down and down. Found some diamonds on the way down, luckily. And there it is. Found it. Got attacked by a silverfish. And sat here and just thought about what the hell happened. And there it is. And as you can see, it took a while. I think the portal was probably the last room I found. Searching and searching and searching until finally, there she blows. So I'm gonna kill this creeper, break the spawner, and try to fill in the portal here. And if I had a blaze powder, I would be able to, because I am just one eye of ender short, of course. But that's fine, because like I said, not going in yet. Found the library, found the armor trim, along with some books. They were pretty okay. Not terrible at all. Definitely will take it. I want to collect all the armor trims, so this is the other one. Again, not bad. But now I'm going to pillage this library and take all the books that I can hold, really. I can trade them with librarians. I can use them to trade to librarians for mending books or whatever, so definitely taking them. Now time to go home. Got a long dig up. I ended up digging up through half a mountain, so it took me a little longer to get up there, but finally did, and I just kept going up just so I could have a pillar that I could see very well from the ocean. And now it's time to go home. Pretty simple. Found it. Couldn't go if I wanted to. Didn't bring enough eyes. I'm gonna make a little more storage for all the books and stuff I just got. And next, I'm going to expand the sugarcane farm already. Just basically gonna double it up. I'm gonna make another side on the other side. Does the exact same thing. Realistically, I would want about like 5 times this, like 5 of these little double units, so 10 units in total. That'd be nice, especially when it comes to elytra. And then I'll have all the paper I need, and then I'd need to make a creeper farm. This is me realizing I did it wrong, because those observers would activate and then just break the pistons, and then the farm wouldn't work. So I had to reset that, fix it, put the pistons one up, and then put the observers on top of that, so it doesn't break them. Got this llama staring me in the face. Freaking weirdo. Had a bunch of junk. Nothing I really wanted. Back to making it. And I just built one, so it was pretty simple to copy and paste it to the other side. And then just, add it in the chests and the hoppers. Made sure it works. Test it out. Go back to the junk kelp farm. Take a look at it. Yep, still broken. Made quick work of these guys as usual. Grabbed some sugarcane the old-fashioned way. Went to trade it. Yep, just getting some emeralds. Grab some XP bottles. Try to fix up some of my tools if I can. I ought to just go down to the spiders and do that, because that'll fix it up better. I don't spend too much time down here. Just enough to fix my shovel. Made the last 2 bookshelves I need, so that now I can have level 30 enchants. Get looting 3, which I want for the spider sword to get more string so I can trade more. And because in the future I can use it for wool to make beds to go TNT mining with in the nether for netherite. So having more string is definitely a good thing. I'm going to trade out all my food to Jimbo and pick up some sugarcane, go trade with the fishermen. I should really name all the villagers. I named Jimbo just because we were housemates on day 1, but day 180 and he's still the only one with a name. So if you guys have any name suggestions, go ahead and tell me. I'll let you guys name them. Whatever you want to name them, you tell me. If you're first to say for that specific villager, you got it. Might do like 1 name per person maybe, or if nobody comments, I'll let somebody name 17 of them if they really want. But back to getting some more XP and stuff. Also, I'm realizing that the sound is like my game sound isn't working, so sorry about that. But I'm re-rolling this villager for efficiency, or I believe in efficiency. I think I was just looking for a decent one, and I got efficiency 5, and I decided to take it. I think I was honestly looking for protection 4, and I checked. Most of my gear's decent, so I settled with the efficiency 5. And Future Ashton's going to kick me for that because he gets a better villager with it anyway. Trying to talk a little bit less, especially because I find myself just rambling and kind of repeating the same stuff, so I'm putting in a little more music. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's better than me just stumbling, trying to figure out what to say over, me just trading like I am right now. For, the 5th time, you saw those days, they were a lot of trading, spider killing, but so I tried to make it a little better for you guys. Here I'm gonna, just get back to level 30, and then I'm gonna head up, try to get an enchant without thorns. Of course, I get thorns again, so I decided just stick with it for now. Not much I can do. I just need something to fight the dragon with, so I'm gonna go do that. My kelp farm is finally working halfway decent, till I realized that apparently me in that moment didn't realize, but me editing it realized that one furnace was full of fuel and the other had none, so only one was working. But it's the thought that counts. Making a very good spider sword, and instead of just sitting here killing spiders while they're piling up, I'm gonna make this place look a little less like a cave. I'm gonna coat it out in some spruce, just make it look a little more lived in, and of course, kill some spiders real quick, and back to making it look a little better. Eventually I'm going to add a little enchanting room to the back of it, but not yet. Also, the game sound has been coming and going. I don't know what happened as recording it. To be honest with you, I think I was watching the Seahawks play, and it recorded it and only recorded the game audio and not the Minecraft audio. But Seahawks won, and that was their first game against the Niners, like week 14, or no, it would have been week 18. They're not even 18, week 17. Man, what a fan I am. Against the Niners, then that was for the NFC 1 seed, we got that, but anyway, enough talking about the Seahawks, who are in the Super Bowl as of editing this, and the Super Bowl's next Sunday, so if you're watching this and Seahawks won, let's go. If they lost, dang, because that sucks. So I bought some trial maps off my cartographer. I've never done one, and would you look at that, there's one in my backyard. So I'm gonna make my way over, and just so you can see how close it is, right next to my sugarcane farm, right here, there is a trial chamber. That's crazy. I don't know how common they are. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so I feel like that's pretty insane that I just happened to build on one and that I haven't found it yet. I know that like when you're in caves, if you just look for the flat spot, it's probably one, or like a water cave, but I'm surprised I haven't fallen into it, especially down by my deep slate mine, where it's just a big empty box down there. But nice to know that in the future I can do a trial chamber without having to leave my yard. I realized that I need a bow for the dragon, so I'm in the midst of making one that is halfway decent. And I'm an infinity over mending on the bow, because if you're not, you're dumb. Infinity goes on bow, not mending. Bows take 3 string and 3 sticks to fix, where arrows, knives and such are sure, but you don't want to run out. So infinity all day. So here's my little spider enchanting ring, so that I can just hit level 30 and go in the back door and do an enchant on it. And I got just playing, which kind of sucks, but I don't have to go up and kill one spider, get halfway decent. And another power 4, so I'll be able to get power 5, hit level 30, and go over here, put it on there. And now I have 3 bows that if I add together, whatever way is cheapest, I get 1 halfway decent bow. Can't ask for much more than what's on this bow. I don't think it had infinity, so I'm going to use one of my books. And I asked my wife for a name, and she gives me the great name of Bo Nita. Back to trading, and you can see I was down on the spiders for a long time, and a few stacks of string. Looking back, I think it's another villager, another fisherman, but refreshed and was able to give it to me. Now I'm gonna get some potions for the dragon, which I don't really use. I make strength potions here, and don't use them ever. I cannot use them against the dragon. But I have been staying up at night, waiting for phantoms to spawn, so I can get slow falling. So when I find these pillars, the dragon knocks me off, I just die. I think slow falling is by far the best choice for fighting the dragon. It makes life very easy. So I'm going to grab a bunch of obsidian here so I can make some ender chests, because I don't have shulkers yet, obviously, and having 2 ender chests is basically like having a shulker. Take it wherever and just expand your inventory. So I'm gonna grab some more pearls, make more eyes, and make 2 ender chests, 1 for home and 1 for my pocket. But I don't have silk chest pickaxe, so I can't really pick it up yet, but at least I have it. And like I said, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe, so it's time to get one. Level 30 is all I need. I'm gonna sit here and play with my spiders again. You know how I do. Sit here and wait and wait and wait, and then kill them. 28, 29, so close, so close. 30, there we go. Now, Silk Touch Pickaxe, efficiency 4. Go ahead and throw a mending book on it. Doesn't have unbreaking, but it'll do for now. Give it the name Simon, because Silk and Simon, and I have Silk and Simon both start with SI, but Peter and Fortune don't, so. But, you know, gotta name the pickaxe Peter, right? I mean, guy didn't have much, as usual, they never do. So, you know, he had to catch these hands. Didn't record it, but I got some membranes, so I can make slow falling. And now it's off to fight the dragon. It's time. I found my pillar and dug down, and came in, cleared the inventory, did everything, and it's time to fight the dragon. Day 76. Put my last Eye of Ender in, and now I'll see you guys in the next video. So that was episode 4 of my hardcore Minecraft world. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As you could tell, next episode we're going to be fighting the dragon, looting the end cities, so I'll try and get that out a little quicker than I did this one. Sorry, I've been kind of slacking, but I'm going to try to do a little better. I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, like I said at the beginning, and that's crazy to me, so thank you guys so much. If you guys enjoying, please just keep coming back. That's all I ask. And as always, peace out.